Dil tu pagal hai, dil divana hai.
So I start first.
Yeah.
Yalah. Just start.
It's mine.
It's theirs.
It's ours.
It's
your
your impression of
Nanyang.
Nanyang.
I love you.
Yeah, that's right. So
You.
it's February and
yes.
it's the month of
Love.
love.
What do you love?
Uh,
Do you love me?
Sure. Hey, why not?
That was like,
Thinking
sure.
like, sure.
Fine.
So we're going to talk about love today since it's February and it's the month of love.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when you say love, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Love, Love is a many splendid thing.
Oh, wow. So poetic.
No, because that's a title of a song.
Yeah, I kind of figured it.
Right.
Yeah.
When they say love is a many splendid thing, of course, it's a lot of things that we are pleasant with, right? But maybe love now a bit too common between two person.
Okay.
Right. Love is actually very diverse. You can love the environment. You can love the government. You can love your parents. You can love your religion. You can love your music. Especially you can love your food.
Oh, yes. Correct.
Right.
What about you, Chinglun? What is
Love,
your...
so,
Love what?
love so many things. He took all the love
took everything, now
I
you
took
have
the love
nothing
out
left,
of
is
you
it?
already.
recently because it's Chinese New Year just ended,
Yeah.
right? So they always say Chinese love money.
I think
I
we
love
all
money.
love money lah. I think money is just our common love. Like food, money
Yeah,
has
of
also
course.
become a common love.
Love money is a common language.
Yes, absolutely.
But I heard Chinese got their own what's that? Valentine's, Chinese Valentine.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right.
Oh, we also have. I like found out very recently that India also has, like North India, there is a spring just started. The season of spring just started in India, and I think it was last week where they celebrated Basant, which is the arrival of spring. So apparently Basant is also like Valentine's Day
I see.
in some parts of India.
Basant is not the same as Pongal lah.
Same.
Oh, same.
Because
so when is the period? Like, is there a specific date?
So it depends on the calendar. Like, it will all depend on the calendar. So it usually comes around end of Jan, early Feb, that period. So it's very close to Pongal and all of that.
I see.
So, but this is up north. It's called Basant. So when the whole weather starts changing from, like cold to spring, apparently that is Valentine's Day.
I
It's the season of
see.
love. Spring is the season of love.
Then the Chinese Valentine when?
Chinese
Huh.
on the lunar calendar, the 7th month of the 7th day.
Wow.
So when does
not
that
July lah, not
roughly
July lah.
come?
Not July. So maybe August, around August.
I see. A
Mhm.
bit later than the universal Valentine's Day.
But why?
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 There's a story behind.
Oh, really?
Oh.
The story is a common story that you all know, but you all know the first part only.
Which one?
Which is the story?
The Chang'e, you know Chang'e?
Ah,
No.
the one eat the mooncake. Eh?
Oh,
The mooncake.
oh.
She eat mooncake,
They
right?
eat the rabbit lah.
Hey, eat the rabbit. Oh, I thought it was eat the mooncake also.
She eat a pearl. A peel.
A peel?
I don't know lah.
Yeah, fly. So he flew up. This is the Mooncake Festival
Ah,
story.
okay.
So what happened? I mean, that one we can maybe talk more about the Mooncake story.
Yeah, for the festivals,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
But now she's high up in the mountain. on moon.
Right.
Don't know the astronaut saw her or not when they went up there.
Maybe she first before Neil Armstrong.
Probably.
Oh.
So anyway, she don't get to separate from the husband, and then very sad, right? So the god feel for her. So the 7th day, he gave him like a closest that they build a bridge and then they will meet. That's the only time they will meet. So
Wow,
that's the
talking about bridges, when we talk about love in the Malay story also, right? Malay myth and legend, there's this warrior and a beautiful mystical princess, and it's in Johor, Melaka. It's called Gunung Ledang. So this whole story is called Putri Gunung Ledang.
What is Gunung?
Gunung is mountain.
Legang?
Ledang.
Ledang.
Ledang is the name of the mountain.
Okay.
So it's somewhere between Malacca and Johor. Then the king of Malacca wanted to get married to her, but she was not accepting. She said, if you really want to marry me, right, must prepare these 7 different things.
Oh.
So what are the 7 different
Mooncake,
things? No lah, this one really like weird request to make sure the king don't want to get married to her. Because
So
the king a bit evil lah.
Oh.
Yeah. So she say, you want marry me, can? First, build a bridge from Malacca to the mountain made of gold.
Wow.
So everyone had to make. So he made let everyone do. And then must have 7 trays of mosquito hut.
Mosquito what?
Mosquito hut leh. So imagine the king will ask everyone to catch mosquito,
And then take out the
must
heart.
take out the hut and give. In 7 trays leh.
Oh, that's a lot lah.
A lot.
He actually managed to do that.
He got the people to do it.
Okay.
It's amazing lah, right? Then must have, the final one was the worst request. She say, the blood of your own son.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Because she really don't want ma. So she gave this stupid request lah.
Right.
Yeah. So
The
in
king
the end,
fulfilled,
the king want to do.
Really,
But then
ah?
after that, something happened, and then she didn't get married.
The king has no love for the son.
Yeah, clearly no love
So
for
the
son.
king very evil lah, right? Not nice like that. So
Wow.
that is the story of Putri Gunung Ledang. You guys can go and check it out on YouTube also, or I think Netflix maybe have.
Oh, really? Nice.
It's a very nice musical.
Oh,
Nice
sweet.
musical. Got singing, got dancing. Yeah, acting also good. I got fighting one.
Very cool.
Huh.
Did you know that India has its own version of Cupid?
Huh.
Oh.
Yes.
With bow and arrow.
Yes, bow and arrow.
Bow
Wow.
and arrow.
Oh.
How does it
It's
look
called,
like?
Manmata. Manmata is Cupid lah. He has an arrow and he shoots a bow and shoots arrows of 5 different types of flowers. I have no idea what these 5 flowers are. I just know that it's 5 different types. And he rides a green parrot.
A green parrot.
Specifically green lah.
Yeah. I mean, at least that's what I see in the pictures now. So I'm just assuming that it's specifically
Does it
green
have
parrot.
wings?
Yeah. So he
wings
no,
with
no,
an arrow
he
bow
doesn't
and-
have wings. He sits on
On
the
the
parrot and then
parrot.
he travels. So the story is, like because they will always say that I was shot by the arrow of Cupid, but you don't really see Cupid, right?
Yes.
So we also don't see Manmata, and the reason for that is because we have a god called Shiva, right? So Shiva was deep in penance and meditating and all that, and Parvati, his future wife, sees him and falls in love with him, and she starts like doing penance to make him fall in love with her, but he is really not bothered because he's very busy trying to meditate and all that. So this Manmata sees this and he's like, "Ayya, this girl tries so much." So he takes the arrow and the bow and he shoots it at Shiva. Right? So Shiva gets angry that how dare you disturb my meditation. He opens his third eye and he burns him to ashes and he becomes like crumbles. But he also does see Parvati and then he falls in love with her because he anyway got shot by the
Got
arrow,
shot
right?
already
So
lah.
the Cupid die.
Cupid died. Now Cupid's wife goes to Shiva. Her name is Rati. And then she's like, "Oh my God, please save my husband. Like, I want my husband back." And then he's like, "No, he irritated me, so he's dead." And then, I mean, clearly not in these words, lah. But, and then, so then she begs and pleads and and then he says, "Okay, fine. He can come back, but he will be invisible.
Oh.
So you cannot see him
Shooting arrows at
shooting
people.
arrows at
already.
people. That is but he can come back to life. So that
Okay.
is why we have Manmata, and you can't see. That's why when you get shot by the arrow of love, you don't know who shot it, and then you just fall in love. That's the
So maybe this goes to the thing where people say love at first sight. When you see someone that say,
and then you hear like violin playing at the back, and then the wind blowing.
your one violin your violin playing lah.
Not my violin. My violin playing would be too tragic, lah. The poor guy will run in the other direction. He will never turn again.
Wow,
Yeah.
cool. So Cupid's arrows are actually invisible lah.
Yeah.
We cannot see. We cannot like somehow judge
Correct.
people about
That's
love, right?
Yep.
People say love is blind, but sometimes I think love is deaf.
Why?
Why? Because
They hear my violin and then they fall in love with it.
They fall in love. who played this violin? So
Or
nice.
that one, if that ever happens, right? I think you need to get that guy checked for whatever illness you can imagine because it would be very, very
But
tragic.
I'm sure when you sing, a lot of people will come to you, right? They're attracted to the
Not
beautiful
really
stuff.
lah. I mean, okay, see, the audience that comes to the shows that I sing for are pretty old. That would be a different problem.
Different problem.
But you know, people say love, there's no age, no
Sure.
boundaries,
Yeah.
right?
But these are like really old grandpas of like
Ah.
children and whatnot. That-
Some people like, you know.
yeah, sure. I mean, if they look like George Clooney, I'm all up for it.
No, nak George Clooney je.
Honestly, like
Huh.
if the person looks like George Clooney, I don't really care. I'm ready.
Hey, sorry, I forgot. Are you married?
No.
No, right?
No.
You not married, I'm not married.
Ah.
And we're talking about love. This person married. Why
Married.
not we ask him?
Good point.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ask me what?
About love
About
lah.
love lah.
I mean, we
Because I got the certificate, right?
Yes.
Yalah. So you are more experienced in love in
Yeah.
this
We are
case,
experience,
we are hypothetically living like, see, I'm marrying George Clooney in my head, right? Which is never going to happen.
Ah.
So at least you have an actual story.
Yes. Maybe you can share with us your love story.
Oh yeah.
My love story.
Ah, with your wife lah.
Well, then it takes the whole episode, you know.
Don't want lah, don't want. Just
Short
1 minute,
and
1
sweet.
minute, 1 minute.
All of you know that. I mean, both of you would have known that my wife is not Singaporean but
Yep.
Cambodian.
Mm.
So we did our wedding in Cambodia, and we have many rituals actually. I think one of the episode maybe we could do about weddings.
Oh yeah.
I think it's interesting,
wedding
right?
rituals.
Oh, that'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Eh,
That'll be really
talking
fun.
about the wedding, right? You see our decoration today change?
This one is the
The wedding one lah.
Yeah.
So maybe during the wedding one we can bring wedding stuff, huh?
Wedding style.
Can.
You wear the.
I wear, you wear, she wear.
I will.
Everyone.
I will go full on Kerala bride.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
wow.
it's interesting. I
Very
probably
nice.
then I will dress in the
Cambodian
one.
Yeah.
Then I wear the Malay one lah.
Okay lah.
Oh.
Eh, cool lah.
Yay.
Okay, we
You want to
Exciting,
see us?
exciting.
Sets already. So,
Huh.
one interesting fact is that in the Cambodian traditional weddings, the guy have to bring this special flower to show your love to the bride that you want to
Okay.
marry. So the girl that you want to marry.
So she will receive the
Yeah,
flower.
sure itself. So she say in the past, the man has to go up and then climb up the tree
Wah.
and then cut down this fruit, this flower.
Oh, so it's like to prove his
Yeah,
love
to
for
prove
her.
his love.
So you never climb any tree lah.
I outsource lah, buy from online. No, so what happens in part of the wedding is that we have like a group of friends and family that will follow you, and then you take the flower, and then you go to her, and then you present it to her. Yeah, but with the parents and the family there, and
Right.
then, to receive. So this is how the Cambodians, show the love,
love.
you know, for the one that you
I
want to marry,
see.
and to
So
be very
sweet.
serious about it.
Wow, that's very sweet.
That is a very nice
What is the name of the
tradition lah.
flower? Or is it a flower that you can choose of your choosing?
No.
Or it's a specific
It's
flower
a
lah.
specific flower, and it's called akasa. If I didn't pronounce it wrongly, but I think we can attach the picture to show everyone.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
Just look at the picture.
Wherever.
Oh, nice, huh?
Nice.
But how about you? How do you have any love story
Me, ah?
during your Valentine's Day lah?
Nothing. I have never received. In secondary school, and like when you're younger, you get like flowers and cards and stuff. I've never received a single thing.
Same lah.
Probably
Huh?
because
Really,
I.
meh?
Never received.
Nothing,
No, never.
Because
Not
you-
even
but
one.
You guy what?
Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to give
Yeah, you're supposed
Maybe
It's
there's
in our context, but
Yeah,
I
in-
heard in Japan for Valentine's Day the
girls give the boy.
the girls will give chocolates for the guy. So the guys
sweet.
will be waiting, and then
Aw.
if they receive chocolates from the girl, it means
Yeah.
that he's getting a green light.
Oh, that's so sweet. No, I've never received anything, or neither have I given anyone anything.
Oh, that's why lah. You must give.
Must give first, is
You
it?
Must
start
give
start
first
off
lah.
by giving us lah.
Show your love to us.
No point. Friendship ma, give
Like
love,
that.
love for us.
Oh, that one no problem.
Can. But why when we talk about love, it's always giving chocolate one.
Sweet ma.
Sweet.
You
Yeah.
not give what bitter stuff or sour like
Yeah.
lemon. I give you lemon,
Give-
then you.
Give something like maybe perfume lah.
But perfume again is like a personal choice, right? What if I don't like what you give me? Then what do I do
Cannot.
with it?
Because I like you, I give you this perfume.
Then
so I
I
like you
must-
more.
So I must like die, must use it. is it?
Yes.
Talking about
Huh.
perfume, right, I think a lot of people when they choose perfume, it's actually to choose the kind of smell that you like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even like women's perfume actually get more the guys actually likes this smell than women. That's what I heard. Is it true? It's true,
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely. Even like when you remember people sometimes by the perfumes that they use, right?
Yeah. True.
True.
Certain brands,
Yep.
you know.
I know,
What
right?
about you? What is your love story?
My love story,
All crying already.
Wow.
Wow. This one must buy popcorn, you know.
my love story, I think I would say very funny lah.
Funny.
People that I like lah. Last time primary school, secondary school, people that I like, right?
Don't like you.
Somewhat lah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same. I mean, like that, I got a lot of stories. Like
Yeah.
people I like would be like, "Oh my god, you are like a sister to me," and I'm like, "Wow, thanks a lot for
Wow.
that."
No, got one time, then I mean, I don't like that person, but in class, we always work together with this girl. So during recess one time, she just walked behind me, right? Then she say, "I like you."
Oh,
I was like, wow.
really?
Yeah. Then I was like, because not my taste lah.
You are like a sister to me. Did you say that?
No, but the weird thing is that in class, right, we always have these acting classes going on in our Malay class. So we always act as husband and wife.
Oh,
But then when she say I like you, then I'm like, okay.
you are like a sister to me.
Don't choose her. Don't choose her.
Yeah, so weird. Near that secondary school, I was very obsessed with my CCA lah. That's why no love.
No
lah.
love, no time.
No time. But got one girl also approach be my boyfriend lah. Then I was like, okay she also
Steady,
quite
steady.
cute lah. Yeah, be my steady.
Oh, yeah.
I stayed my.
She say lah, be my steady lah. Then I see, okay this one cute lah. I don't mind lah, Then suddenly she just say like that one day, then finish already.
Finish.
Huh?
Finish
One
already.
day
Oh, it was
stayed,
steady for.
That one super not steady.
Both steady.
That one shaky and not steady.
So what are people looking for in love, yeah?
I tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for movie love. Like Indian movies. The love stories are really like over the top and massive, right? So you have like songs and then rain and
Correct. Flash mobs.
and then like all of a sudden you're transported to Switzerland and there's a mountain and you are like dancing and running through the snow in a sari. Somehow you don't feel cold. Very weird. But you know what I mean, right? And
Power of love.
I absolutely, and that's the kind of thing that I've always like.
Imagine lah.
Yeah, so
your
clearly,
love would be like that.
yeah, but maybe that's why lah. That's why I cannot make it in real life.
Maybe we should do one parody. We do Bollywood. What's that? Bollywood musical. Something
Oh
like that.
yeah, that'll be
Then
so
we can
fun.
do Dil tu pagal hai, Dil divana hai.
MTV style, right?
Oh,
With
MTV.
our instruments. So
Yeah, we can
We
do
should
that.
do, huh?
Yeah, we should do that.
Oh,
It'll be so
nice.
fun.
Then we will live up to her expectations of love.
Yeah. But so like movies have had a very big influence in my life when it comes to like love stories and like love songs and all. It's always really over the top and you have this, hero and the heroine and they're running through something and whatnot. What about y'all? Like Malay movies, Chinese movies, is that a big part of the story or not really?
Because in Malay drama, Malay movies, right, we are very strict with boy and girl cannot touch, cannot even like, because we are not married, right?
Yeah.
So the way they depict love is through songs also, like Hindi movies.
Yeah lah, same
Basically, Malay movies is a depiction of Hindi movies also lah, right? Also Hindi directors. Yeah. So they sing the song, like for example, one very popular Malay love song is called Gurindam Jiwa. And Gurindam Jiwa talks about the love between a man and a woman. And the lyrics specifically say, if you were to die, wait for me at the gate of heaven. And I'll be there waiting for you. Yeah. So
Nice.
that is the kind of love that they show. Yeah. Even when they like want to touch, right, they will touch the veil instead. Wow, like sayang like that. So nice,
Yeah. Last time, the old movies, right?
Yeah.
They used to, if they cannot show the couple
Intimacy,
kissing,
right?
right? So then they will just show like a shot of the hero and the heroine coming close and then suddenly
Blur.
flowers will come and then the flowers will shake.
That is interpretation.
You need to, use your imagination.
Yeah. People understand lah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Censored. That one
Yeah.
is censored in there.
So the flowers will come.
Correct. And then certain parts like if you want to see like bed scene like that, just cover with blanket.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
finish, then just push the cover.
Yeah, or they will show like the morning after
Oh,
the,
true.
the girl comes with like the clothes a bit crumpled or what. Then you're like, oh.
Or
you-
they're always in bed sheet like that. Right.
They're in movie, man.
In movie.
Movie.
Yeah, I think we deprive of love lah.
Chinese movies got anything
Chinese
like
movie
this?
same, right? Cannot touch, cannot, far away only.
Really?
Okay.
So in the olden days, I heard that how the girls, usually they are not allowed to go out also in the very olden days. So the only time the girls can go out is during festivals.
Oh.
You know, like bazaar like that. And then so they will go out and then see the lights, lantern festival, and then go, and then that's the only time they get to go to the market and see people. And then sometimes they will see that some handsome guy, right? They like, right? So then the story also will be that. So what they do is that they will imagine what they, like maybe see this guy or Firdaus handsome, but how to communicate?
Yeah.
No handphone, right?
Yeah.
So right, they will during evening time at their house, then they will then write their love and everything, and then on a kite, and then fly the kite.
Oh, kite lah.
Then hopefully the kite will fly off. Then fly to
the
But
person.
what if
to
it
the
goes to
person.
the wrong person?
This one is their imagination.
I see.
So
How
flying
about
kite.
lantern like that? Lantern, you right? Does it work?
But they will fly into
Moon already.
I go find
Give to
Chang'e
Chang'e.
already. Chang'e only read your message like, yeah, so poor thing. I also like that. Kite still can come down, you know.
True,
then you
true,
can. So with the kite, then you come and look, oh, sorry, whose kite is this? Belongs to.
Okay, actually, it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
Next
idea.
time, wow, means of communication.
absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
They don't have Cupid, but they have kite.
Kite.
Oh.
What about in music? Like in classical music, do you all have anything like within your traditions that is like love?
In Malay music, I would say it's mainly the lyrics, and love cannot be rushed, right? So usually the tempo will be a slower tempo, and we will use this genre called rentak asli. So asli means original, so it's a slow beat, and it's very pleasing to the ears to hear, especially the guy singing or the girl singing. And usually it's just singing only lah.
Yeah,
Right.
but singing, is it like separation or is it declaration of love? What kind of...
There are two versions also.
Okay.
Yeah, got one sing about sadness because the husband go
Left and
out,
went,
go fishing,
never came back.
never come back already. So that one love but sad. Then the more stereotype one is love between them lah. Yeah, and we'll talk about how they respect each other, how they love each other's qualities. So which is important in a relationship, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. What about in Chinese music?
Well, the traditional Chinese one also have the same kind of context. You know, when we talk about our episode always talk about Nanyang, right?
Yep.
So they leave the family. You know, even during those times, you don't have ways and avenues to communicate. And when you travel down south, you know, it takes few months.
Yes.
So the kind of separation is very bitter, sweet, but because they want the guy have to fought for a better living.
Yep.
True.
So the separation, so they sing music like this. Up north in particular, you know, they walk. We call it 走西口, which is going down, going west to seek for a living. And sometimes this apart will maybe be 10 years, 20 years.
Wow, so long.
As long as that. Yeah.
Wow.
Then if like that, like for example, the song Housing Feng Shou, is it a love song?
No. So you're talking about pop song, right?
Now pop song.
No, that one is 分手. 分手 is
离开啦.
it's a separate.
So but then housing
Break up already,
is a good.
Yeah, so it's talking about, you know, separating and still
Separate for your good.
Toxic relationship, is it?
This what people say. It's not you, it's me. Like that.
Did you use this reason?
No lah. I always try to be the person being dumb lah. Yeah. I don't dump people. People dump me.
The dumpy.
Dumpy, yes, I'm the dumpy. So sad.
Oh.
But talking about pop song, I mean the all-time favorite pop song we know is the 你问
我爱
Oh, yeah.
你有
You must sambung.
Sambung. Passing. Never pass and then throw to you.
I don't know the rest of the song. I just know the tune only.
I
Little bit here,
see.
little bit there.
Okay, very popular lah.
Yeah.
Teresa Teng, Teresa Teng.
So I mean, I think usually pop songs, you know, you revolve around love.
Yeah.
it can be loving or separating, like you said, 分手. These are things that sells the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe can I just ask each of us, can you sing one verse from a Tamil love song that we can maybe listen to? Then the audience can find lah.
Can.
You give the title and then you sing a bit.
Okay, so it's called Arahe Sukama. I might get the words wrong lah, but that one,
It's
whoever
okay.
is watching can just
We see if we feel
correct
love
me.
or not.
Yeah. Arahe Sukama, un kobangal Sukama, Talaiva Sukama, Sukama, un tanimai Sukama, Sukama, வீடு வாசல் சுகமா உன் வீட்டு தோட்டம் சுகமா பூக்கள் எல்லாம் சுகமா உன் பொய்கள் எல்லாம் சுகமா.
Very good, very good. What's the title again?
Arahe Sukama.
What does it mean?
Sutama.
So it's actually separation. So they have broken up, but then they have like too much ego to admit that they still love each other. So
I see.
they are asking each other like, "Are you okay? Have you are you not? Are you still mad at me? Is your house okay? Is everything so like veedu vaasal sukama? Is everything okay at home?
I see.
Is the garden okay? Is everything? Is it the same as when I was there? Or do you miss me? So it's this very like pangs of separation, love type song.
It's a distance love.
Yes.
Social distancing love.
Yeah.
Okay. For Malay, just now I said Gurindam Jiwa, right? Okay, I just sing part of it lah.
What does it mean?
Gurindam is a form of poetry in Malay poetry, and Jiwa is the heart. Well, 感觉 sing like that lah. Correct or not, boss? Correct correct. Must double check. Okay, so Gurindam Jiwa is like this Tuai padi antara masa, esok jangan layu-layuan, intai kami antara nampak, esok jangan rindu-rinduan.
Nice.
Very good I know I can sing. People don't let me sing.
Can. Every episode
You
sing.
can sing something for us.
So this one is a very popular one.
So wait, sorry.
Yes.
Is this like a film song or a more
It's a
classical?
film song.
Oh, it's a film song.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a classical film song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
so a
okay.
lot of Malay music, classical music comes from film first lah.
Oh.
Yeah, then the ones that before films is really traditional, is a lot of just instrumental accompanying dance.
So not really lyrical lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So ours is more lyrical. And yeah, we have like erotic poetry and all that from the 12th century.
Wow.
Yeah.
Erotic poetry.
Yeah, and it's about like divine love, but it's very erotic in the way that it's been written. So there was this poet called Jayadeva in the 12th century, and he wrote a book called Gita Govinda, which is 24 songs, if I'm not wrong, and each song is 8 verses. And all of the verses is basically talking about the love between Krishna and Radha and all of the different, the girls and the
I
place
see.
and how they, and it's very interesting because like love or Shringara is one of the 9 rasas or emotions that we learn in Indian literature, and Shringara is the king of all emotions.
No.
Yeah, so it's a very big deal. And a lot of the ragas that we sing can be associated to Shringara. You can actually manipulate any ragam to sound like for love and stuff, but it's it depends on how you use it lah. But yeah, so we have like traditional songs also very like whoa,
Sexy.
yeah,
Oh,
but
very
divine.
Levi.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe you can share some links with our audience later.
I can
huh?
put links down for some of the songs.
Can. Nice. Chinglun, I want to hear you sing.
I cannot sing lah.
Try lah.
I
Try
used
lah.
to sing. My mom say you better play the flute lah. I play guitar. He said, I think flute. You try flute. Quite nice. But just now we talk about like the 月亮代表我的心 by Teresa Tang, right? So it means like the moon represent my heart. But I heard a joke. I tell you a joke.
What joke?
So my friend, there was one time he always he say that I love you like the song. The moon represent my heart. And people say, wow, so loving.
Yeah.
And he said actually the moon change every day, right? so sometimes love you, but only
Little
full
bit.
moon only 2 times on the first day and the 15th day. So she always say it's a joke. If I tell you I love you like the moon represent my heart, then you
So
feel so loved.
Fades every time. lah.
Aw. Like, love you, then lesser, then hey, love you again.
See, so I did my part sharing a joke.
Do you
Nice.
know any Chinese love song?
No.
No, ah.
No.
Alah.
I only know a few of the songs that he made me sing for Chinese New Year.
I know one song.
Huh?
This the 甜蜜蜜
Oh.
你笑 what is you heard of this song?
Yes,
right?
I've heard it.
So what song is this? Right, it's actually a rendition from the Malay
Malay Dayung Sampan.
Dayang Sampan.
Oh.
Ah.
So means like a sweet love. 甜蜜蜜
Oh,
Which one is the sweet? Tian or Mimi?
甜 is sweet.
Mimi is secret.
Secret love. Sweet but don't tell you.
Sweet secret. Oh. Also makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Me
Sweet
like
secret.
this me is like a honey, like 蜜糖.
Oh,
So sweet like
I
honey.
see. Sweet like honey. So will you call your wife Mimi? Honey ma?
No lah.
Okay. Maybe we learn terms of endearment in love lah.
Okay.
Right. This one will be our last one.
Yeah.
Okay, we talk about terms of endearment. So in Malay, love language, we will call our partner like sayang. But now more modern, right? We call like B. B, be.
Bee.
You.
Like the honey bee.
I don't know. I think it's just literally the word, the letter,
letter
B.
B.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Or B actually stands for baby, what?
I think so lah.
Oh, is
Short
that
form,
what the
right?
B stands for?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You're not BYC.
I don't know.
I want you to be
People
my
keep
A.
calling like BB. I was like, name
Baby.
also got no B. Then I was like,
That's
what
why
is the B?
baby. Then baby B.
Oh.
Big. Ah.
宝贝
Now for Chinese, 宝贝啦.
宝贝, yeah.
How other terms of endearment in Chinese?
宝贝咯，宝宝咯。
宝贝。
亲爱呀，亲爱的。So
亲爱的
like dear.
夫人来
Yeah.
的。
But maybe I can teach you
Ah.
in Cambodian. In
Oh,
Khmer.
Cambodia.
Khmer.
Wow.
So they also call, for example, if my wife want to in a sweet way, like how Koreans will call like oppa like that. So they call bong.
Bong.
Yeah. So for someone that you're senior but in a very close, quite intimate way, you
Yeah.
call bong. Yeah. But for my wife, then I call the younger one is called un.
Un.
Un means like a younger ones. Yeah, like sister like that. But you can add like love behind. So som line is like love. So I call my wife like un som line.
Wow, so long ah.
So if he wants to call me, he can call me bong som line. So bong som line means love.
Love lah. I see.
So my
Okay.
brother-in-law, he used this so well. He go to my parents-in-law and he calls my parents, my dad, Pu and Ming. So he just add Pu som line, Ming som line, like so sweet. And that makes me so awkward. So you can always add this som line. Som lines means love.
Right. Nice.
How about in Tamil?
In Tamil, well, I think the guys call the girls like Kannamma, Chellamma.
Oh.
Jalama, like 吃了吗? Have you eaten 吃了吗?
Celuma.
But
Yeah.
the guy will call the girl 吃了吗?
Chellamma, Kannamma.
So this is the girl. Both,
What does
both,
it
right?
mean actually?
So Kannamma and all is like endearments of like sweetheart or little darling and things like that.
Okay.
What do the girls call? Actually, I have no idea.
You should start off by learning that.
I should learn that.
Then you can get boyfriend already.
Maybe.
Don't start learning on MRT station. Then you go calling them people like, oh, so sweet this girl. Or maybe that's how you find your true love.
Maybe.
You should try it.
I should maybe stop singing randomly at the MRT station and maybe like start calling things.
Wow, okay, nice. So,
Yeah.
sayang, paupe, somlai.
Somlang.
Somlai, celema. What episode is this again?
Third episode, and it's our Valentine's Day special
Valentine's Day
love
special.
episode.
Yeah. So if you love us, do share us with your love by sharing and subscribing to our channel.
Yes, and
okay?
if you have like any specific songs that you relate to love, please put it down in the comments so that we can listen to it and
we can share it on our Facebook
yeah,
also.
for
right?
sure.
Hey, got follow or not? Follow If not, I hate you. Okay, with that, I'm Firdaus.
I'm Qinglen.
I'm Aditi.
See you on the next episode. Bye.